Okay, welcome to a experimental video. I'm gonna talk about some of my new favorite YouTube videos. Well, I say new, it's not really new. I started watching it during the pandemic when everyone was locked at home. It was live videos, live walking videos of New York City. I live in New York City, so it was fun to see other people walking around when I couldn't go out. I don't know how good the quality is, how clear this is, but well, I'm gonna find out. I'm doing a dual recording thing, dual audio thing. I'm recording with the GoPro, so if it doesn't look great, sorry. If it doesn't sound great, that's my road. This thing cost me $300. Okay, so the first video I saw was of the Ken, the action kid. And it wasn't a live video, it was just him talking to another one of my favorites, Tom D NYC, the greatest tour guide in New York. But so the Action Kid channel, he goes around the city and he walks to some of the not the nicest neighborhoods, which is, you know, very interesting because there's places I wouldn't go and I've lived there all my life. But so he'd walk around with his unlimited cell phone service and just, you know, bring us along with cell phone. But Action Kid wasn't the first to do it. I guess the first to do it is fellow Brooklynite, Dutch Maz, who is a tour guide, a licensed tour guide. Sorry for all the noise, I'm on the bridge. But he's pretty good. And he goes to Coney Island, so always interesting spots. Tom D NYC has the most interesting videos. Because watching them, you get, you know, he's a comedian, so they're hilarious. And he talks about the history of the spots he's walking to. So he just recently started a live walkabout? Well, live, like once a week he walks around with his cell phone. Very funny. And those are a little longer, so they're perfect for if you're working or if I'm working in my home office. Oh, by the way, I'm on the Brooklyn Bridge. So this is the new bike lane. It used to be shared bike and walking in the same spots. So it was a little bit dangerous because people get hit by bikes. Especially all the tourists, they can't see that line. So I'm still used to walking on this left side where pedestrians are. On the other side's the bicyclists. But hopefully they'll get rid of this paint. So I have a couple of changes of batteries, but I'm almost done with this battery, so I gotta switch soon. But look at this view, guys. Okay, back to the walkers. So I've named the Action Kid Tom DNYC, who isn't actually a walker, but I'll put him in there because he's been doing a lot of those videos. There's the bike lane. That's my bike. Whew. Yeah, I still can't talk next to people. Yeah, I could pretend like I'm on the phone or something. But, so, alright. We got Action Kid, Tom Delgado, Dutch Maz. One of my favorite guys every morning to listen to as I work is the Walking Commuter. He walks from Brooklyn to Manhattan every morning, or Manhattan to Brooklyn, sometimes across Central Park. But they're pretty soothing videos, like listening to NPR, but usually talking about nonsense. So that's another one of my favorite go-to walkers, the Walking Commuter. Oh God, there's so many people here. It's gonna be weird talking to myself. I'm gonna switch to battery probably before we reach the water. Whew. So Walking Commuter, he walks many miles a day. It's very like he must really wear out his shoes. Needs a shoe sponsorship. Where's the snow, Gil? Oof. Well, look at his architecture. Okay. So I'm going to switch to battery right when we get over to the next post. You don't need to know that. It's just reminding myself. So the Brooklyn Bridge it's not that long. I think it's a little over a mile, so it probably takes like 20 minutes to walk through. It's designed and constructed by the Roeblings, the father, the son, and the mother. And I learned that from every person who's walked by this bridge. About to get on to the wooden planks. Oof. Now, Okay, the battery's been changed. I should be able to go across the bridge with this next battery. So as you could see, you could look all the way down between the planks, and it's the ground or the water. So you're not supposed to sit on any of these like these people are doing, because a couple of times a year they'll fall over, or these doofuses climbing up there. These geniuses standing right in the middle. I mean, it's a waste, but they should have some police officers. Could make some money finding people. Pretty chilly. Okay, so this is Brooklyn Bridge Park down there. And Empire State Building over there. Oof. Oop. It's Hudson Yards. Some dog poop. Doing some renovation. Okay, back to the walkers. There's the so I already mentioned the walking commuter. That's Gabe, the walking commuter. And then there's CFAT, the New York Walking Show. He was out for a while, but just came back. Like the biggest days for those walking shows are when they do those parades or fireworks or New Year's. I think Action Kid had like 20,000 viewers during New Year's with a ball drop. And he didn't even have great seats. Whew. So with the Brooklyn Bridge, I think these wires could hold 10 times the weight of the bridge, because engineering wasn't what it was. They just overcompensated. So the most important part right now to maintaining the bridge is the paint. The paint job. Here's the Manhattan skyline. So, who else am I missing? There's the Super Friends. Super Friends in the city. Goes to Times Square every day. It's the New York, was it New York Walking Show? New York Vlog? He does some really hardcore 5-hour walks. But not like Action Kid. Action Kid did some 12-hour walk. And Walking Commuter did one too. The Great Saunter. Walk around Manhattan Island. That was an entire day walking. I feel like I'm missing some more walkers I've tuned into. Whew. But I could tell you it is pretty weird walking around with a gimbal. But I guess it's more accepted on the bridge because everyone's a tourist. And I'm wearing a mask, so, who cares? No shame. Ah, look at his assholes. There's a guy over the summer, he walked around the city with a soccer ball on his head. And he never got arrested, I don't think, but he's been on the bridge a few times, climbing the cables with the soccer ball on his head. I think lately he's been on a bicycle. Bicycle on his, well, the soccer ball on his head. On a bicycle. Whew. Whew. So yeah, right now if you look down, you can see the water. So this is where Godzilla destroyed the Brooklyn Bridge. This is where the Cloverfield monster destroyed the Brooklyn Bridge. That tent is definitely for peeing. That's a nice camera. So sometimes I feel like I should be watching the Tom D NYC videos with a notepad just to take notes, because he has some really interesting tidbits, and I'm too lazy to read all the books he recommends. So last year, before she had a baby, Sarah Funk and Tom D NYC had a live walk around.
All right, fine, I'll take it.
Oh, this. They had a video where they just walked around the city and talked about the parts. It's pretty funny. It's very entertaining. And they used to do it every Saturday. But she had a baby and they stopped. So now he's doing it by himself. Still very good. But the two people dynamic was there.
No, I guess not.
I just remembered another live walker. There's the Wall Street Skate Bro, Tom. But he's mainly out of Florida right now, so he was in New York. And he would roller skate, or not roller skate, skateboard around the city. Which sounds pretty difficult.
I really think that it's good.
Bridget, the winner. जाने अन्ना फर्किने
Getting close to the $1 water guy. He has a recording of himself saying $1 water. I think it's a tourist attraction by now. This is the New York Municipal Building. Very pretty. There's the Frank Gehry Building. Very ugly. And poorly designed because it leaks. It's always floods. Not that I could afford it. City Hall, straight ahead. Woolworth Building. See, that's another thing. I don't remember if it's Gothic or Beaux-Arts. We'll have to rewatch some Tom D NYC videos to find out. I don't know how those guys do that for hours. I'm holding it for like 30 minutes. My arm's kind of tired. But I'm holding a GoPro on my gimbal. And gimbal's still at full power, so that's good. Alright, we're getting close to the $1 water guy. So to test the strength of the bridge, that elephant's walking across the bridge. When it first opened, people were scared. I'm really hungry.
He was also in training with the September track.
Well, there's the water guy. Probably gonna have to dub this over because can't have any music. Yeah, yeah, there's no $1 water today.
I don't.
Okay. And this is the Brooklyn Bridge. Thanks for watching.